And it didn't help that yeah, dude, that's his specialty. All right, let me send you the invite. Sorry about Ole Miss, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's doing the search for opponent thing right now, and then it should send you an invite. And there we go. Good luck. Dude, you're pretty damn good at the game. I think you'll figure it out. All right. We played once or twice when I was UTSA. Yeah, I agree. That was a long time ago. Yeah, so John, me and John, the guy that started this, we actually went to USF. Yeah. Well, one of us is about to play him for the Natty. Take a pass this way.
Championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go.
I live just south of Tampa.
Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
Yeah. So I think that's Mike, Cacho, and Tim. They're all from Buffalo. Two people from Mississippi.
Kickoff team out there. We are about to get,
and then John lives in Indianapolis, and I'm in Tampa.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
That's good stuff.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Oh my God, just fell down. Oh, I did it again.
Right and finds his man.
I could have gone better.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game.
Oh, I got my starting quarterback just got hurt too. He's got a -11 speed now. Yeah. Not great.
First down. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw.
Oh.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
All right, here we go. I hate that I can't call plays multiple times. Like that does mess with me a little bit. Like when you have to wait like the 3 plays to do anything.
From the pocket delivers over the middle.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers with quickness and space.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to throw again. Incomplete.
I hear you. I hear you.
The football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield.
Oh, you got it. Damn.
They get him at the 42, good enough.
Hold on. Just for grins.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense early on this fourth down. They took away all
Yep,
his
right,
intended
still yours.
receivers. He just checks that down.
I don't need
It was a
timeouts in the first half.
effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Shouldn't be that wide open.
Tight end. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Could have been sick if I would have got that pick. I'm going to regret that.
The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up.
Can you hear me right now?
It's exciting to see. Would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
All right.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Impressive opening drive, the 10th play coming up. It's third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds an open target on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Now comes the field goal unit. The field
All right.
goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kick.
You got to bleed it.
Kick bounces out of
I
the
hear you.
back of the end zone for a touchback.
It doesn't help that. I mean, we made you reset, but I'm not upset about it, brother. I'm sure. I think we had our first new national championship last year. We're like year 7.
Aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh, you're all over that.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks. Not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
All over that shit.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Reeves. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets some space around the 30.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first
Well,
down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
It's probably dumb.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And now they'll run it on the draw. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this,
I'm gonna get that kid killed tonight, I feel like.
On the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved and just get his hands on the football. Also, a nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him to the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession.
I guess wrong.
And he'll pick up the 1st down, stop at the 27.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they get him down to wrap up.
Oh, it's flying by a little bit. You already have a really good recruiting class. I've seen it.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the 1st down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff heading left. The junior able to bring him down.
What's going on?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I hear ya.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And the quarterback dropping back.
Too easy.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got
Good play.
to convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
What a defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like
well, your offensive line is doing work because I got some beasts and we're not getting much pressure.
The timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
That's true.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's
good play. I don't know what the hell that call was, but it was wide open.
That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The PAT puts them on 3.
We'll see. I don't know if you've been watching my games, but the last 2 minutes of the half are usually a fucking nightmare.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last
What happened?
time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Dude's not fast enough.
Will earn him first down yardage. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result was a big gain.
Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed. But they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down or trying to use their arms to pull him down.
Did I just get my running back hurt? That's the backup.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is
Yeah,
the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play.
I gotta kill a little clock here. You understand?
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking downfield, it's Reeves. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and
I'm starting to run out of bounds with that dude. I'm like, I gotta stop taking hits.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Looking to score with a run to the right. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Ohio State.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin.
All right.
With our halftime update.
My balls are in my throat. It's all good.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway.
Sounds like a reverse jinx. Oh no, I just being safe, brother.
Touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Reeves.
Oh, I thought he dropped it.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Crucial third down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
No shot to bring him down. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Running out of time.
Oh, damn.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. This middle linebacker can play all
Shit.
over the field.
I thought I had nothing but green grass out there with my quarterback, man.
Yeah, usually
I was like, I'm gone.
Linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Wolf. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The shotgun handoff.
Oh, good blitz.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh, get there. Oh, my God.
Catch made.
All right, you understand. I got it. I got to try to go up 2 stories here.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Yeah, you're a year away from shitting down my throat on that.
You know, we've seen them do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I thought I got him before he got that shit off, man.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket.
Yeah.
Grab behind the line. It's
I
Turner.
shouldn't have left him.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback. And you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Receiver makes the catch. Jukes one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Looking to throw it deep.
Oh, my God.
Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive.
Good play, dude.
Any sign of it for that offense?
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Misses caught. Could be an important two-point conversion.
I knew it wouldn't be easy.
You're in the late stages. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down and 10. They'll run it here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Buckeyes come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. The shotgun running play call. And they'll stop him after a fairly
good game.
Pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Got to beat you while we can, brother.
Great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets
Appreciate it.
more exciting.
This will be round 3. I got to play this guy for a third time.
Game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more.
I truck sticked the fuck out of him about 4 times. I got a little hard.